Disability inclusion is a life-transforming event that we need to focus on. We are not just passing the interventions to engage with them, but we want to see their lives transformed socially like any other youth.
And young people who live with disabilities have abilities. They can learn like any other student. They are competitive, they have good GPA, and they can perform and go back to communities and work for their countries.
My work is generally seeing to the countries that we work with and ensuring that there's disability inclusion. We focus more on giving the expertise on disability inclusion as light for the world, and we do this with our partners.
Young people with disabilities have challenges, and basically it's important for each one of us to be sensitive about the environment we live in, what we do. Do we do something to support people who are really in need? We began to work with USIU in the year 2014, and the partnership was community service. So students used to come for community service, and through that they were able to learn a lot, learning alternative communications like sign language, case studies of different forms of disabilities, including autism, children with intellectual problems, and learning difficulties.
The partnership between GOAL and Mastercard Foundation has really helped a lot in advancing disability inclusion. We are targeting youth, 300,000 youth, to ensure they have dignified and fulfilling work. Out of 300,000, 5% is a target specifically for youth with disability to equally participate and benefit with the rest of the youth.
Through this program, we have trained young persons with disabilities in the 7 universities from 5 countries. From these universities and in the 5 countries, we expect to trickle down.
Our shared commitment in this partnership has greatly reached out to young people with disability to benefit in the program. First of all, the youth with disability themselves to know their rights like any other youth, to equally come out and participate in the program, which wasn't before because of inferiority complex and some of the programs that we are not bringing them on board.
The university together with Mastercard Foundation have collaborated with the community to ensure that they come up with initiatives and mechanisms through sensitization of the staff, the lecturers, to ensure that everyone understands and provides a very good environment for young people who live with disabilities. USIU has become an inclusive society of learning.
Our biggest learning under this partnership on bringing on board the youth with disability is that they equally have potential and ability like any other youth. They share ideas during planning, they talk, they bring out insights of things that affect them. And it is really important to have them on board during the co-creation, during planning and budgeting, so that we get to understand their needs and where they feel best.
I've learned and I now understand that the issues about negative attitude is as a result of lack of awareness. When we train persons, we train organizations, whether with disability or without disabilities, when you engage them, you see that they really change their attitudes and they're willing to be very positive to persons with disabilities.
Organizations beginning the journey to inclusion, my advice is it's possible to ensure that all the stakeholders are put together in the best interest of young people living with disabilities, because different stakeholders have different services.
Disability inclusion programming is a responsibility for everyone. We want to see youth with disability together with the rest of the youth.